Hello, how are you doing today? How's the day going? This is the hunger session and you hanging out with the voice. I want to say a big thank you to you for your love, comments, the support, and the feedback. Man, you all have an amazing and may God bless you. For those of you wondering how you might be a part of the show, you can always chat me up on WhatsApp. That's 0909 369 3300. That's 0909 369 3300. And you can also subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Felix Daniel, and you get more updates as the show unfolds. Now, moving on, we will be going to the show officially, but before we commence, I'd like to go on a short break and I'll be right back. From my discovery, I discovered that most people are not going to die from the coronavirus. Yes, most people will die from hunger, depression, and lack of proper information. So why we exercise social distancing by taking all preventive measures by washing our hands, avoid touching our face, and staying indoors. Let's also see the importance to put a smile on someone else's face. Let's be human and not lose our humanity to this virus. Stay safe. Let's be human and not lose our humanity to this virus. Let's stay safe. Let's maintain social distance. Now, let me go straight to the comments I've gotten, and I want us to please pay attention to these comments because these are people sharing their own life experiences, and I know we will learn one or two things from these comments.
Okay, this is Esther Edo, and I'll be sharing my own opinion and experience about moving on. Well, personally, to me, moving on is not a crime. Firstly, I'd like to thank Felix Daniel's podcast for the privilege to share this experience. All right, my own personal experience is or has been not coming out from the best home, not having the best family background. You know, it's hard when you, while growing up, it was not just arranged. It was not the normal life thing where there's mommy, there's daddy, and then there's children, and everything is going all smooth. And there's the sole provider, and then, the dad as the head, the mom as the support system and all. It didn't go all rosy and it didn't go that way. I'm sure some of us have this experience, and we can't hold anybody. We can't blame anybody. We didn't choose that life. We didn't choose that path. So it's not actually an excuse for failure. It's not an excuse to amount to nothing, to turn to one who's nothing to be written about. Nah, it's not. It's not. I for one might have not gotten to the height I want to be in, or the place I see myself going. I might not have been there yet, but I choose to rise above every other thing. I choose to rise above everything that weighed me down while growing up. I lost my mom. Okay, there was no dad set in the setting. Grew up with my grandma. All those things, and was as if the world was against you, where you look out to other people to sponsor your education, and then though they treat you somehow like some piece of shit to some extent, but in the same faith, you know what you want. You know what you're driving at. I knew what I wanted, and I was determined, like nothing was going to stop me from getting it and beyond. Still on it though, still on it. But the good thing is the faith still keeps coming. Like it feels stronger day by day. If I didn't get the best family background while growing up, my parents I didn't get the opportunity to see them, to have that family setting and be happy. My own determination is for me not to, it's not for me to go wayward and go out of the line. No. I see the light in my children. I see me wanting my children to pray for me each day. I see me going past those hurdles. That's the faith. That is me moving on. That is me seeing the brighter and the positive side of what has happened to me, of what I've come across in life, of so many others that I can't actually be saying here. But the good thing is I know there are so many of us out there that have one story or the other. I'm encouraging us today via this podcast that we should rise above these hurdles. Move on. It has happened. Think of it as it will pass, and look on, move on, and look on to the brighter side, and look on to the next good thing that you're expecting to happen in your life. Life happens, shit happens. It's up to you to change your story, to rewrite the stars, to bring out the good things that you choose for yourself. It's up to you. So moving on is not a crime at all. I've had cases where I lost people that I love so dearly to me, and it's painful, dearly painful. It's very, very painful, but we still have to move on and give that same good memories and relate, make sure wherever they are seeing the greater and brighter side of us. They are seeing the beautiful things we have been able to achieve. Let's live each moment and live each day. Let it count. That's the most important thing. Thanks, Felix podcast for this opportunity. I'm grateful. I
Thank
feel
you. Thank
really
you.
like
Thank you.
talking about this on air. It's good. It feels good. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Esther. Thank you for that one. That was a voice of a woman who, regardless of the odds, regardless of what life throws at her, she just don't deem it fit to give up. She feels there's still a need for you to strive harder. Regardless of what you're going through in life, there's still a need for you to tell yourself, it can't end this way. I have to pack myself up and move forward. So straight up, let me go to another comment I've gotten. I know these comments will actually help make up better people. Sincerely, I'm lost for words right now. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say, but I know whatever the situation might be, whatever the setback might be, let's not dwell in the past. Let's see a need to move forward.
Hi, Daniel. How are you doing? I noticed that you're moving on. I observed that there were only 4 subscribers. That 4 will soon become 4 million.
Amen.
The second thing I'd like to say is this, your topic. I was confused for quite a while until I heard you speaking.
Okay.
I get a lot of people abusing me when they write on social media. What I'm saying in essence is that statement requires a question mark that you did not put.
I'm sorry about that.
Is moving on a crime? I thought that's what you meant. I knew that's what you meant.
Yeah.
And I wish that you will take cognizance of such in the future. Now to the main topic. Moving on is like growth. If you understand it that way, I think the matter will then be solved. If you don't grow, you die. You can't be stagnant. Even the person repeating a class is growing. In repeating, you're growing. Because if you're not growing, you will have stopped your education, you'll have died where education is concerned. So the fact that one is repeating is still growth. And the fact that one is repeating also is not the end of the world. There's someone I know who did sat for his West African Islamic Council exams once passed. and entered the university. He did not graduate until 11 years afterwards. And there was someone at the same time who repeated the WAEC exams twice. That is, he sat for it 3 times. It may interest you to know that before the expiration of the 11 years which the first person used in university, this person had obtained his PhD. And that will help you to know that he was repeating, he was growing. There were some lessons to be learned in repeating. It's not the end of the world. So if you're repeating a class and you're going through a learning more than once, don't despair. Keep at it. It's part of growth. I will therefore conclude by reiterating the fact that moving on is growth. And if you're not growing, you can't be stagnant. It's death. A child cannot remain to be 1 year old or 2 years old. If that happens, it's the obituary that reads that. And this person died at the age of 30. He don't go beyond the age of 30. That's not moving on. And that's death. And so that's the end of the story. And so the opposite of not moving on, in my own understanding, is growth. Sorry, the synonym of not moving on is growth. You're either growing or you die. I hope that when we consider it that way, we will be encouraged. In my own mind, there are lots of people that will gain from this. And like you were trying to say at the beginning during the introduction, people are going through challenges. It seems as if it's the end of the world. Life is so hard. I would encourage you not to think of suicide. You should not even go into depression. Find something doing. Find something you like to energize your brain. You'll be surprised that you will either go fully into that which you have tried as an alternative, or that will be an impetus for you to be energized towards achieving that which you had planned for originally. So, enjoy your day, enjoy life, and keep on moving on.
Yes.
Keep on growing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that one. Regardless of what you're going through in life, regardless of the setback life throws at you, it is always best for you to tell yourself that you will not allow yourself to get swallowed by what you're going through. You have to tell yourself, you have to stand up and move on. Yes, life can be funny sometimes. Life could play a very funny trick at you, and you ask yourself, where do I start from? What do I do from here? But in all this scenario, always tell yourself, let me prepare myself for the next phase. Let me prepare myself for what next I'll do. Because if you sit down and holler yourself, and the depression and the pain, in whatever circumstance that might be, I'm sorry to say you might not end up bringing out the best out of you. So regardless of what life throws at you, let's move on. Let's be good. I'm sure we'll have a better life. So I'll leave in the hand of Flavor, Virtuous Woman. Have a wonderful day.
Like the moon and the sun, she is worth more than gold. Like the stars in the sky, she is worth more than diamond. She is worth more than silver.